things that a narcissistic person will do to you to hurt you because it hurts them. Genuinely speaking, as a whole, people who recognise that something hurts themselves do not do it to other people because they know how painful it is. So they don't want to put anyone else in that pain. With a narcissistic individual, they want to get in there first. They want to hurt you first before you can hurt them. So with a narcissistic person, the things that hurt them, they will go all out to do to you. And one of the first of these is criticism. Narcissistic people are looking for that perfectionism. They're looking to be perceived as perfect. They don't make mistakes. You make mistakes. They're not the problem. Everyone else is the problem. They're not envious of other people. Other people are envious of them. Criticism is not one of the most pleasant of things in the world. Even if it's constructive feedback, we can naturally take offence to this, even when people are trying to help and support and guide us. And this hurts a narcissistic individual just like it hurts us. However, with a narcissistic individual, you can just praise someone for achieving something. And a narcissist takes this as criticism because they believe themselves to be special. They want to be the centre of attention, which is why they will go all out to ruin special occasions, graduations, birthdays, holidays, trips, anything that isn't all about them. They will go all out to ruin because they're not getting the attention that they believe they're entitled to, and they will do it in a manner where they can blame you or those around you. Rejection. We all know that rejection isn't particularly pleasant, which is why a narcissist will go all out to reject you. They'll come on strong in the beginning and then they'll ignore you or ghost you. Narcissistic individuals thrive on that attention. So when it comes to rejection, genuine people often look internally and think, what can I improve? What did I do wrong? What can I do better? Narcissistic people look externally and what's wrong with you? What's your problem? Why can't you see how amazing I am as a person? So a narcissistic individual will coercively control you so that they can remain in charge over you, so that they don't get that rejection, yet they will happily reject you. Being ignored. We all know it's not pleasant being ignored, especially when you've been around a narcissistic individual. Narcissists expect that excessive attention. They expect that praise, that eternal gratitude for anything they do for you. A narcissistic person will buy you a gift, only it's never for you, it's only ever a loan, because as soon as they're not getting their needs met by you, as soon as they want to punish you, they will ask for it back, and they will usually get somebody else to come and collect it for them because you're such a terrible person. Anything you get from a narcissist has strings attached to it, yet they will go all out. When you have had a bad day, they will go all out to not listen to you or talk over you about how they've suffered far worse. They will fall silent on you. They will show that indifference towards you. They will ignore you at each and every opportunity. They don't like being ignored, but with those double standards, it's okay for them to do it to you. Disapproval. Disapproval is not nice. When it comes to narcissistic people, they're seeking that external validation, and they will make it so that you then find yourself seeking that external validation from them, because in the beginning they will flatter you, they will compliment you when they want something from you, and then they will criticize you, reject you, ignore you. So you're constantly then seeking their approval and believing, once you know about narcissism, that you've turned into the narcissistic one, when they've just trained you to behave in a manner that serves them. So they don't like disapproval, yet they will happily go all out to mock you, to humiliate you, to shame you, to disapprove of your thoughts and your feelings, tell you that you're too sensitive, that you're overreacting to a situation. Yet with a narcissistic person, you can just not congratulate them on something they did 10 years ago, and they get offended. They take this as criticism. Exposure of flaws. It's not pleasant having our flaws and our weaknesses exposed to people. However, with a narcissistic person, they are working so hard to sell that image to other people, to put on that facade, to maintain an image to others. And they will go all out to humiliate you on any perceived flaw. They will pick up on any of your previous mistakes, and they will discuss those in front of others and then stand there and, oh, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? Are you having a bad day? Because they'd be having a bad day if you were exposing all their flaws. They don't like it. But again, with that double standards, it's one rule for them and another rule for you. They don't like it when they lose control, when control is taken away from them. They need that sense of control. It gives them their sense of certainty within life. Yet they will go all out to coercively control you into living life on their terms. And as soon as you stand up to them, they turn around and claim that they're no longer dancing to your tune, even though you are actually dancing to theirs. Not feeding their ego. They require that excessive praise and that excessive attention. Now you can just achieve something and they will withdraw all communication from you. They will go and cheat on you. They will go and, if it's a narcissistic parent, give all the attention to the golden child and ignore you, make you the scapegoat child. Because you've achieved something, the attention is no longer on them, and they don't like this. It's not particularly they're not feeding your ego, it's more you questioning, oh, I wonder if that wasn't very good then. Perhaps I shouldn't have done that. Perhaps that was a bit meaningless. I wonder if I was being selfish in doing that. So they get you questioning and doubting who you are as a person. And abandonment isn't nice. Narcissistic people believe that they are superior. They're arrogant enough to believe that everyone would want a piece of them. And they will happily go all out to abandon you. They will come along strong. They will idolize you, love bomb you, sell you an illusion of what life will be with them. And then they will go all out to devalue you, to make you feel like you're worth less than you actually are. They'll start falling silent on you, withdrawing from you, humiliating you, mocking you. Then they'll find a new source of supply to replace you, and then they will abandon you and blame you. The narcissist is always looking to get their needs met. They're not interested in anyone else's other than their own. And you will often notice with a narcissistic person, the very things that hurt them the most, they will go all out to do to you, such as comparisons. Narcissistic people are very envious of others, believing other people are envious of them. So they will go all out to compare you to other people, to make you feel bad about yourself. They will compare you in a negative way to make you feel like you're worth less than you actually are, to make you doubt yourself and question yourself. Because a narcissist is comparing themselves to others. They're envious of others, how they got that. They're privileged, they got the look. Some people do have an easier life, as it seems, than other people. Other people are going through some horrific experiences. However, that's not the person's fault at the other end of the world. It's horrific what some people go through. However, with a narcissistic person, they're not even interested in the horrific things that some people go through. It's all about them. It's all about themselves. And if anyone is going through something bad, the narcissist will just spin it on how that person deserved it, because they like the empathy to care. Anything you notice that a narcissistic individual hates because they treated you in that manner, please add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, we do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. We do also have a couple of books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You're Unable to Go No Contact, and a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.